Hi and welcome in this new video where I want to show you a new micro scale little World War II model, being this M12 155 gun motor carriage. It's designed by the Instagram user Glock Knuckle. I hope I pronounced that one correct. And this is a World War II, how do you call it? It's a mechanized artillery piece, actually used by the US troops during World War II. It is, you can use this little piece as a game part in micro brick battle. That's what I intend to do, at least. And I'm not sure if there is a 155 millimeter gun rules available in micro brick battle. I know there's an artillery pack available from Brickmania, but I don't know if there's a 155 millimeter cannon with that. If it is, you could use its stats for shooting stuff in the game, and in real life this was like I said, a 155 millimeter gun put on top of a M3 Lee chassis. So I do know there is a Brickmania micro brick battle stats for M3 Lee, so you can use those and combine them with the gun, and you actually have stats for this thing. I will try to find, if I can, after I finish this video, the stats of those specific models, and if they do exist, I will put them in the description of this video. I will also put in a numbered brick list in the description of this video. I notice people really like that if I do that. And I will also put in a download link for a XML file with the parts you use, so you can, if you want to, easily copy and paste that into Bricklink and order the parts if you don't already have them. Because being a small little build as this is, it won't be that hard to find the parts. Maybe you already have all the parts you need to build this little thing. It has some play features actually in it, but I will show that when it's ready. Let's start building the thing. For this next step in the build, I used a 3mm rigid hose, and as you can see, I cut it to a length of 2 studs wide. Let me explain what I mean with that. I have like 2 studs length part, and just put the hose next to it, cut it with your knife to the length, same length as a plate that's 1x2, or yeah, I didn't use this typical plate because so I could hold it and show you better, but it is the same length. So you need this rigid hose cut to the length of a plate of 2 studs plate. I do know that rigid hoses are used a lot in the military community. They are not always easy to get, and the light bluish, the dark bluish grays are especially very hard to get. So in this specific build, you could choose to go with a black one, which are easier to get. But I also saw a video a couple of weeks ago from the YouTuber cBricks, and Daryl, the guy who is the one behind the channel, showed us that he discovered a tubing that is 3mm thick, like the original Lego ones, but is way cheaper but has almost the same color as the dark bluish gray Lego uses. But it's way cheaper, and he buys it on a roll. In this video, which he shows it, he also puts a link of the company that sells that stuff, but it's unfortunately only in the US. So for my US followers and people who are watching this video and are interested in that product, I will put a link in the description to the video of cBricks talking about that tubing. So you can also find in the description of that video the link to the store that sells the stuff. And I recommend watching the video from Daryl, because he explains there's a little twitch you need to do on the hose, but he explains how it works. But then for the European people, buying stuff from America isn't the cheapest thing to do. But I discovered at my local fish tank store, they actually use tubes like this in fish tanks. Don't ask me with what purpose. I have absolutely no idea. I should have asked that before I made this video on the guy who owns the store. But I actually have a lot of this stuff by now, and the fun part is if you have the Lego ones, they are more, I'm not sure if it's in English the same as in Dutch. When in Dutch you say it's matte, and it has no shininess to it. It's matte. I don't know the English word for it, but these are a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see it on the video, but these are a little bit more shiny. When I showed my discovery of these the first time on Instagram, somebody replied and said that's actually pretty cool because it is as shiny as Lego bricks. So it looks actually more like a Lego part than the original Lego hoses. And I didn't notice that before that person mentioned that, but I agree. It does look better. These do look better than the original Lego ones in dark bluish gray, which are extremely rare and so very expensive to get. Another thing that's different on this, for the Lego, it's a little bit more flexible. So if you want to make curves with them, that's can be done way more easier. The only downside is they only come in lengths that's somewhat near like 7 studs. It's sometimes they're a little bit longer, sometimes a little shorter, but they're about 7 studs long. Like I said, with this one it's 2. These are almost 7.5 sometimes. For the people in Europe that watch my videos, I already ordered a large amount of these tubes from the fish tank store, and I can help you out with getting them if you are willing to pay the shipping cost to wherever you are, and the cost of one of these things is only 15 cents. So I'm not gonna make the profit off of it. If you want to get these two, don't leave a comment because I will miss that. I put my my email into the description, and you can send me an email if you are interested in buying some of these tubes. I have like 50 or 60 at the moment on stock, but I ordered like 200 or 300 of them because I don't want ever to get out of stock of these again, because I really enjoy having these and using these. I'm so happy I discovered these things exist. I almost forgot I was building a little tank. Let's continue with that. So the little M12 motor, gun motor carriage is done. In the start of the video I said there's a little play feature, and of course that's an elevating gun. That's cool, right? But it also has something to do with this part. And if you see original pictures of the M12 gun motor carriage, and you should Google it because then you know more about it. That's always a good thing to do. But you notice it has a retractable, how do you call this? Scoops? I don't actually know. I don't even know the Dutch word. But anyway, it takes care of, like, when the gun fires, if this is put in the ground, that's like boom, and it stays in place. If you didn't have these, it will go backwards, big time. But when they drive, these are retracted. And yeah, making a retractable system in such a small scale is nearly impossible. But this little one has just the simplest solution for that, and that's just turn it around. Notice that it isn't fully connected, but it's connected, so it works. And now it's retracted, so you can move. So if you are playing like in a game of Battlin bricks, micro brick battle, you could, if you want to move it, you go like this. Go to tank, and you move it in your turn. That's you throw the dice, you move your turn, or whatever you do. Oh no, you don't throw the dice, you measure up how much movement points you have. And if it sets on the spot where you want to start firing the gun, you just raise the gun, pick this off, turn it around, and it's settled. It's ready to fire. I really like this little build. It's really simple, but the shapes is really spot on. So I'm really happy owning this one. I might even consider building more of these because I really like it. I haven't played in it with a game, so maybe if I did, I don't think it's worth buying another one anymore, but let's give it the benefit of the doubt. And yeah, I think it's a really cool little build that's worth the try to build and play the game with it. So, come to end. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you are going to like this video, and if you didn't already, subscribe. If you want to keep the notifications get notifications when I do upload a new video, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the bell to be notified for next uploads. Links that I told you all in this video are in the description, and I will also put a link in the description to Glock Knuckles Instagram account, so hey, give him a follow. I think he deserves it with this fun little build. And for now, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you the next time. Bye bye.